Now there's another legal challenge to the president's health care overhaul. A group of small business owners in federal court today accusing the IRS of going too far in enforcing the law. But the feds claim the business owners are misleading, or I should say, misreading the law. Let's get to Shannon Bream, who's live for us in Washington. Shannon, what happened in court today?
Well, Shepard, it's still going on, but so far both sides got a chance to make their case. The plaintiffs say the text of the health care law limits those subsidies for people buying insurance to those who are in states with their own exchanges. But they say, hey, the IRS is now extending those subsidies to every single state, even where the federal government's running the exchange. It is an important distinction because where subsidies are awarded, that triggers the employer mandate. Here's Sam Kasman, the plaintiff's attorney.
In our view, the statute is very plain on its face. There's a distinction between federal exchanges and state exchanges, and the IRS, which is supposed to implement the law, not actually rewrite it, is doing exactly the opposite.
The government says not so fast, that the law was meant to operate on the assumption that the federal government essentially stands in the place of the state exchanges where states have chosen not to create their own. So the IRS regulation extended to all those subsidies and thus extending the additional employer requirements. They say it's actually right on target. Well, this came up in a House Judiciary Committee hearing today on an issue of presidential power and how far is too far when the executive branch acts without involving Congress. Lawmakers and experts debated whether or not the president has the power to change things like immigration policy or the health care law unilaterally. Here's George Washington University law professor Jonathan Turley.
You have the rise of an Uber presidency. There could be no greater danger for individual liberty. And I really think that the framers would be horrified by that shift.
But other experts on the panel, along with numerous Democratic lawmakers, said presidents of both parties have acted unilaterally. And they say the current gridlock on Capitol Hill, well, it's actually making it more likely that President Obama is going to do the same. Shep.
All right, Shannon, thanks very much.